kerjalama kami membawa kami. Lakini namu dunkum ya berkutan. Ge mamaji masi bergatar duniani.
What is up, everybody? Codename Soap here, coming at you with part 3 of From Dust, the Let's Play series. So let's just jump right into it and get ourselves a village going. Go, village, go! So you can see in the upper left, we now have we had a count of people. Went from 7 to 8, so like I said in an earlier video, more villages you have, the more people you have, so on and so forth. But now we've encountered our first real challenge of the game. So there is a tsunami that is going to come into where we have settled at, and what we need to do is to basically find a way to protect our tribe. So let's go ahead and do that. And as you can see, we have to learn the knowledge of repel water and bring it back to the village. So there is where we learn it. That's the stone in order to do it. And we have to cross that great distance. So I'm going to go ahead and get over to it, call someone over. But while that's going on, I'm going to need to divert some water, at least away from this area here, because I'm going to have to build a couple of bridges. One down below, but then the one mainly up here. So we've got water diverted away, clears us a path here. And now I've just got to build a bridge for our person to use to get across here. Need a bit more earth. There we go. Run, damn it! Time is of the essence. So yeah, you can see right above them there, kind of in the center / right, we've got our timer. About 2 minutes to get over there and back. Now, when I very first played through the game, the city got destroyed, or the town or village or whatever got destroyed when the tsunami came, just because I was too busy trying to divert water and couldn't find effective ways to do it. So hopefully this this playthrough here will help you be able to get through that without killing the poor villagers. So while they're running back, let's take a look around, get a good idea of what our environment looks like. So good thing to do, especially when you have at least a little bit of time, is to get a good idea of the landscape. So as you can see, this main area up here has got a few waterfalls that's generating our water. Coming out to the sea, a little bit of a lake going on. Oh, looks like the water has kind of come over our bridge. So let's get that back in here. Don't you float away on me. See, this is what I was talking about in a previous video, is that they can just up and float away unless they have like some land to get onto. All right, you had better go. Time is of the essence. And here comes our tsunami. Hopefully, it will get back in enough time.
Sekarang, lagi usuk kita yang di dunia ni waktu laki-laki. Raja kijiji tak perasa apa.
And that is what it looks like when you do the repel water. You know, no big deal. Repelling water. Do it all the time. Alright, so now we got a new timer. 7 minutes until our next one goes through. So yeah, tsunami has come through, just completely washed over most of our territory here. So what we've got to do now, just like in the other parts of the game, is populate. So we've got a totem right over here. So what we're going to need to do is to start building our bridges and our pathways in order to block it. But I don't want to send anyone over just yet, just because if tsunamis come through when I'm still working, I don't want them to get washed away. But as you can see, they should repopulate the second totem, which is what we're doing already. Icons in the upper left show all your villages in white, and the totems you must repopulate in gray. I know most of you can read. I just don't want to be sitting here and I thought this was a let's play. I don't know why he's not talking. I'm just going to try to divert the water away from this area. Have it go down that way. Try to just reinforce this here, because as we saw, the water will just go right through the earth. It'll carve a path right through. Alright, I think that should be good for now, so it's going to help us out there. And what I'm going to do is bring down our previous path here, make a new one. And this is kind of how the game works. You've got these careful balances that you have to go through, just getting, you know, everything covered one way and then having to go right through and change it the next. Sometimes you're constantly just changing it on the fly while the people are moving because of how, like I said, how time is of the essence with a lot of the game. So yeah, let's keep building our bridges, our blocks, pathways. Alright, that should be good enough there. So we've got our path there. Able to send someone all the way over. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started. Now, not only do they have to get over here and populate the village, but someone has to come over and spread the knowledge to the new village as well. And so they've got a little over 4 minutes to do that as of right now. So just so you can see, we got our people running over. We've got our village back over here. People are just chilling like villains. On penicillin, listening to Bob Dylan. And they're just about at our next totem. So here we go. We're going to have our ritual. Breathe life into the totem and get this village and the party started. All right, so we got that. Now, and that took about a minute, so we should hopefully have enough time left for someone to come from our village here, namely this person, who is passing knowledge over. So here you can see we've got our totems, so that opens up the passage, and we have to absorb earth around the lake to empty it and clear the way to the passage. But what I'm going to do first is protect our other village by passing knowledge over. And you can see the passage is close to our second totem, our second village. But like I said, first things first, I want to get that village protected because I won't have enough time to protect them and send people over to the passage. Now, granted, I could go ahead and send some people that way, but like like the thing said, I have to get this lake cleared out, build a bridge from there to here, and get everything cleared out. And I don't think it can do that in 2 minutes, but I'll at least go ahead and get started on the lake. Alright, so got some earth. Looks like it's completely blocked from the sides, which is good. Alright, so we don't really have to do anything with water. I'm just going to go ahead and start building ourselves a little bit of a bridge. Yes, the tsunami is going to come and just wash over most of this, but this will at least help out a little bit. And that sound that you just heard there indicates that our village has now gained the knowledge that repel water knowledge. So they are going to be well protected against this tsunami that comes up here in just the next minute or so. Hopefully that will get our water to get diverted down this way, which is excellent. Build a bit more of a barrier there, make it a bit more substantial. And good. Alright, so now that's going to just continue to fill this way and flow out to the sea that way. Awesome. So, let's get the water cleared out of the lake. Drop that off back here. And that can only mean that our tsunami is on its way. Hip, hip, hooray. Yes, I know I'm clearing out water when a tsunami's coming. Shut up. It does look ridiculously cool whenever the villages get protected like that. So let's see how our second village is going to do. They are relatively high up, which is good, but at the same time, that water can just come up very, very quickly, very fast. And yep, they're having to block it. Let's go back to doing what we just did. As you can see, the tsunami has blocked all of my progress that I just made, but you know, it's whatever, man. It's cool. Right. All right, and we've completed one of our side objectives of, or almost completed, I should say, getting everything covered in palms. So what we'll do is continue to have that happen. All right, most of our bridge is still intact. Excellent. Just gonna help block off the water there. All right, so that should be enough. And let's call someone over. Got some people on our way. Awesome. And we've hit our secondary objective of 100% vegetation, palm growth, whatever you'd like to call it. And that will mean that wildlife will inhabit this area. Huzzah, huzzah indeed. Just get zoomed out here and see what everything looks like. As you can see, it's completely different than, you know, how we started, where everything was just basically desolate and just dusty, which hence our title, From Dust. Ha! Anyway, let's come back over here to our passage. And everyone is about to arrive. This time they're singing out and rocking out. Oh, chugga. Oh. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to our next one. And that will conclude episode 3 of Let's Play From Dust. I hope this is helpful in your playthrough. Hopefully it helps you want to make that decision of picking up this really, really cool, really neat game. And I hope you have enjoyed. Thanks for your time.
Apakah kita akan segera melihat dahulu zamani? Atau gelombang raksasa dia menyapu semua?